What's up everyone, Mallsorter here with Grim Realms Gaming, and today we got a classic constructed match between me with Ramphy Iron Song and Mr. Rocco with his Bravo, who's been playing for quite some time with it. He's highly experienced with it. This is the Battle of Go Tall. Only one can be crowned winner. Let's get to it. Alright, Rocco gets an 8. He likes to go first in this particular situation, and away we go. He's either going to try to go for a dominated attack currently, or he's going to play a Towering Titan. It looks like he's elected to activate Towering Plague, create a Seismic Surge. He's got 2 resources left currently from the blue Cartilage Crush attack. Now he's currently pondering his options. He's definitely got some stuff. He could also go Blessings and Deliverance or whatnot. Interesting, he does have a Tyrant Titan. Oh, I see a sink below. That's probably why he couldn't do that, because otherwise that would have been a very good card to play here in this particular situation, but due to the red sink below, he wasn't able to play it. I got very much lucky, but in this particular situation, he does get the Arsenal, a sink below. So I'd imagine that's what he's going to do. No, I like to block for free because I want to take some damage. Simply because I like some of the cards that I have in my hand, and I want to put some pressure back onto him. In this particular situation. So current life total is 40 to 37, and definitely pondering my options. I believe I see a double Warrior's Valor, so I'm definitely wondering where I should go with this. Warrior's Valor red, give him +3. I'm going to pitch it blue, Stroke of Foresight, give him 2 resources floating, and definitely pondering whether I should go. I don't believe I have a lot of attack reactions. I see a Glit and another Warrior's Valor, so the real question here is what does Rocco want to do in this particular situation? There's a Warrior's Valor, and I'm just going to come in with a Dawn Blade coming in for 9 currently, with Glit the Quicksilver currently in hand. More than likely, I'll just arsenal that, so that way I can get some more offensive power. Rocco's pondering whether he should block with his equipment, but it's a bit too early in the classic constructed format, and you really want to preserve those for when it really matters. Blocking early, simply because the games take a little bit longer, and it's also important to recognize when your life total gets low and you start running out of good cards or stuff like that, you want to be able to maximize a turn in which you want to keep a 4 or 5 card hand with Arsenal. So he's going to be blocking for 6 right here in this particular situation. I elect with no attack reactions, and he's going to go ahead and from the Arsenal, blocking for 10. So I just Arsenal, and away we go with Rocco's next turn. So Glit the Quicksilver in the Arsenal. Seismic Surge activates currently, and it's going to be reducing the cost by 1, and now he's got -1 reduction, so 4 resources that you can put into an attack. Yeah, he's going to be attacking for 4 in this particular situation with a no foes. So he's got 1 card in hand. Definitely pondering my options right here. It's only coming in for 4 right now. And I block for 3, taking 1. Going down to 36 to 40. And now then it goes up to counter number 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and ponder my options right here. I believe I see another Warrior's Valor. Been getting Warrior's Valor heavy hands these last couple turns. So Warrior's Valor red. That's the last one. And now I'll be coming in with pondering my options. Warrior Valor number 1 for yellow. And Dawnblade's going to be coming in for 6-8 currently. Right now. And Rocco's got to definitely weigh his options as to what he wants to do in this particular situation. He's definitely pondering his option about blocking with equipment. And based on his hand, I see a sink below and some other cards. So he's definitely got to consider his options. And he's got an unmovable in hand currently too as well, so there's definitely that. Could just go a heavy unmovable plus defensive reaction out of arsenal or hand. He's elected to block with his equipment in this particular situation. He doesn't want me to have reprise in this particular situation. And I like no reactions, and he comes in with a sink below out of hand, so reprise does trigger, but I got no trucks up my sleeve. Oh, he's using sink below effect. I see. And that's another turn to where he heavily blocks me out. But gotta take some damage because you gotta maintain the tempo and this particular format because it has a big impact towards the end, how much damage he got. He's activating Bravo's ability. He's going to be dominated in the next attack at currently 3, 6, 7. That is a Crippling Crush dominated for 11. And right here in this particular situation, I really don't want him stealing the momentum in this particular situation, so I definitely gotta weigh my options. I believe right here I do a full equipment block because allowing the crush effect to impact me will have major consequences on the tempo because I need to maintain it. So what he wants to do is try to strip more cards out of my hand, knowing Dory is typically a 3 or more card hand. So I elect the block for 8 exactly, with my equipment plus the Spoils of War, thus negating the crush effect, only taking 3 in this particular situation. So I'm certainly glad, and Tunic is at 3 counters currently, so I can either use that for a defense reaction or use it offensively in this particular situation. So I definitely got to ponder my options right here. Rocco, if I do activate the Spring Tunic, activate it, and have the Dawnblade be coming in for a naked 3 right now currently. However, I got 3 cards in hand plus an arsenal card in this particular situation. And getting that Tunic counter ready for the next turn. But Rocco's definitely gotta wonder what exactly is in my hand. Because he hasn't seen any attack reactions. He knows I've used up a whole lot of Warrior's Valor in this particular situation, so he definitely has to ponder his options as to what he can do. He does no block, so he'll take 3, but he does not trigger the reprise on once it clicks over, but he'll gain go again, plus Dory ability in this particular situation. But anyway, He's definitely wondering if he should defensive reaction right here, but passes. I activate the Brave Forge bracers in this particular situation. Give him my God Blade +1 for the next swing. He goes down to 37 to my 34 currently. And now, Dawnblade is coming in for 4, threatening a Dawnblade counter in this particular situation. What does Mr. Rocco want to do in this particular situation? With a 2-card hand and 1 resource, could be just about a whole lot of stuff I can do in this particular situation that I could do. But the question is what should I do? What should he do in this particular? I see Spinal Crush and Stamp of 40. Of course, he's got some blue options, no doubt about it, and there's a Sable as well. However, that'll require a 3-card hand, which means that he definitely has to ponder whether or not what kind of attack reaction I'm going to have in this particular situation too as well. He has to wonder that, no doubt about that. But anyway, he's definitely mulling over this and debating whether he should take damage or not, and just come back with a very big turn. He will take 4, go down to 33. The score's tied at 33 currently, and now I'm gonna go ahead and Arsenal, and I'll put 3 cards into my hand and Arsenal. So, definitely good for the time being right now. We got a Dawnblade counter. And now Mr. Rocco's got some options as to what he can do in this particular situation. He's playing Crush Confidence. He's definitely got 2 resources floating. So now that's a blue one. Activate Tectonic Plating. Get a Seismic Surge token in this particular situation. And then he'll use up, what's that? Actually, I think he's got 1 more resource. He'll have 4 resources, yeah, in this particular situation. And there's a 4, and he'll be able to increase his hand size, because I'm very certain he goes for the Stamp of 40 in this particular situation. So he wants to get +1, and I'm like, then I think he realized I got a red card in my hand, so I can't swing with it no Phillips. That's probably what his planning was, but it happens. But he does get the Arsenal a Spinal Crush in this particular situation, and just go up to 5 cards in hand in this particular situation. So he'll definitely get a big sizable boost from this, no doubt about that. So Mr. Rocco is definitely going to ponder his options. What is he gonna do against my Dawnblade right here? We have a Twinning Blade with 1 resource floating, pitched. Dawnblade is currently coming in for 4. And this is the I did that on purpose, that Twinning Blade, because this is a play some mind games with him, because he is. How many more Twinning Blades does he have access to in this particular situation? And he's blocking with a card out of his hand, plus with his equipment, the Seismic Plating. I got no problem with that. Anyway, Tectonic Plating with Towering Time in this particular situation. So, what does he do? Now, what do I do in this particular? I got some options as to what I can do. But I decided to go with Iron Song Response, popping up to go up to 7. Do not know if he got defense. Nope. He's taking 3, going down to 30 to my 34 currently. And of course, we gotta put some more pressure onto him, activating the fraction bar plus Dory's ability to be able to swing with the Dawn Blade, which is going to be coming in with the resource. I got access to 2 cards currently in hand, plus the arsenal, so I can definitely still do something big in this particular situation if I choose to do so. But that all depends on how he blocks. Just depends. He does have access to 4 cards in hand currently. And he definitely has to wonder his options right here in this particular situation. However, he likes no block, but I'm gonna go ahead and pitch Iron Song. Pitch Glint and have an overpower coming in, pumping it up to 4, which goes to 7. He'll take us 7 altogether, go down to 22. Currently, actually, wait, 4, 8, yeah. I'll take 8. I like the Arsenal card and pass it over. I got a 4 card hand. Mr. Rocco's got access to 4 resources currently, 1 being discounted, 2 resources with attack action being discounted. He's got to activate Bravo Showstopper, but he needs to pitch because currently he only has 1 resources floating. So Iron staunch response. So now currently 1, 2, 3 resources active currently, 2 resources floating, pitching a blue Buckling blow. Definitely has enough to get off this dominated Crush Confidence, which is gonna shut off my hero ability if I allow it to. However, after looking at my hand, I recognize that's the flexibility about Dory. It's not highly independent. There's nothing wrong with going with 1 big swing, because if you're trying to build up Dawn Blade counters, it's understandable, but you can just go for a really 1 single big swing without trying to build up the Dawn Blade counters in this particular situation. But there are other ways as well to get past Crush Confidence or even Sleep Dart's effect. Running Twinning Blades is the same as Dory's ability as well, so there's definitely that as well. So I gotta definitely ponder my options as to what I want to do in this particular situation. It's currently coming in for 7. I'll take it. Going down to 26. So Rocco's 22. I lose hero abilities for this turn. And Spring Tunic goes up to 2 counters currently. And definitely got to ponder my options as to what I want to do in this particular situation, because there's a lot of things I can do. Warrior's Valor, yellow. That's going to be pumping up a Dawn Blade, which is currently up to 7, pitching a blue Iron Song response. And in this particular situation, I also have Dawn Blade, which is currently coming in for 7 currently at the moment. And Mr. Rocco has to really ponder his options, because he recognizes that I have no Dory ability, but he also recognizes I haven't been blocking with Twinning Blades. So he definitely talks about, does he have access to Twinning Blades? He did happen to see he is looking in this particular situation how many glints, how many Sting and Steel Blades have I played, and he's definitely got to wonder what to do in this particular situation. This is not going to be easy. So what could potentially be in my hand? This is a really scary moment for Mr. Rocco. And he definitely mulls over it. What could he do in this particular situation? Because we know the Spinal Crush is in his arsenal. However, at the time of recording, when I was playing this, did not know whether if it was a defensive reaction until he played it out of the arsenal eventually. But definitely did not have defensive reactions available at this time, because I'm sure that would have been much more ideal in this particular situation, because he could just block plus defensive reaction out of arsenal and just block with the Arcanite plus the live gauntlets plus a defensive reaction out of arsenal. That would have been much more ideal for his particular situation. However, he's definitely got some options as to what he wants to do in this particular situation. He recognizes that this could be a potentially big swing turn, so he's definitely taking his time, no doubt about it. And he's wondering. He realizes that he also couldn't play around a Twinning Blade plus. Now, this is what it is. Twinning Blade plus Singing Steel Blade, so he immediately knows that he cannot play around this. Now, this does go up to 8, and I do go grab a Glint to Quicksilver just in case he wants to play a defensive reaction. But it is currently coming in for 1 more damage, because he does not play a defensive reaction. Actually does not. I do get a draw, and right now I can I have Dory's ability off the Twinning Blade plus go again, so he's kind of taken down to 21, and I definitely order my options. And I decided to go with another Dawnblade swing that's currently coming in for 5 right now. With pitching, yeah, that's a red over, spell blood, alpha blood. And he's definitely gotta wonder what exactly is in my hand in this particular option right now. Because currently, does he want to do a full blockout in this particular situation? That is a real question on whether or not he wants to do that. Definitely an option in this particular situation. 3, 6. He definitely has to wonder, what does he do in this particular situation? Does he do? Does he do? He elects to take it. Allow me to arsenal, get a Dawnblade counter, so he can put some offensive against me. So he wants to try to get some tempo back, no doubt about that. So now I draw back up, goes down to 16, taking 5. He hits on all 3 of those, so he gains 3 life. It goes back up to 19 in this particular situation. I wonder why it hasn't updated. I guess I forgot to update the lifestyle. Yeah, I guess I'll go back and add that section out. Right at section 16. Before I upload this sucker. But, decides to play another Blessing Deliverance. He has access to 6 resources. He has free floating currently, and he's going to be coming in with a Nophos that's currently coming in for 6 currently right now. And what do I elect to do in this particular situation? He's going to become. I play a Sinkhole though, and pretty sure I elect with no effect. on the sink below, taking 2. And currently, Rocco's currently at 19 to 24 in this particular situation. I wonder if I should really go back. I could probably just commentate it right now, save me some time. Not gonna lie, all these uploading cards that you see on the left hand, it is very, very time consuming. I elect to do a Dawn Blade using my Spring Tunic counter. Coming in currently for 6 right now at the moment. And he definitely's got to wonder his options. Got a 4-card hand right here. This is particularly scary in this particular situation. He elects to take it in this particular situation. And I think that's all I can do. Or do I have a glint access to that? Because I know I got no refraction bars in this particular situations. Or I can just dump a lot of damage and elect to Alfred Blood. That's it. He'll be taking 9. He'll be going down to 10 life total currently in this particular situation. And I elect to draw back up. Arsenal card. And now he reveals, he goes back up to 13 in this particular situation. And now, currently Rocco's 13 to my, I believe 19 at the moment. Can't say remember how long I told this. It's higher than his, I know that. But now, Rocco's electing to go in with a Out Muscle Red, which is currently coming in for 6. And if I block with no attack action card with higher power, that gains Go again. This deck does not have a whole lot of those options. But the only thing I do play, I'm going to play a sink below, so that way I take 2 damage in this particular situation. And now go down to 22 to his currently 13 because he gained life off the blessing through life ends in this particular situation. And he's pitching a last ditch effort. Number 6. Number 9. Oh, actually 3/6, yeah. That cost 5, so he's currently coming in with a Spinal Crush for 9 in this particular situation. So I am gonna play Steel Blade Shunt, blocking for 6 against his 9. So I'll go down to 19 to his 13 in this particular situation. But that's Steel Blade Shunt. That definitely helped me in this particular situation. And now I'm gonna go ahead and probably wondering why I didn't block with my equipment. It's always important to recognize when you need to use your equipment. Spring Toe goes up to 1, and now, based on what I'm seeing, what is that? I believe I am seeing, yeah, that's a blue overpower. However, that second card, I'm fairly certain that is a, I do believe a Singing Steel Blade in this particular situation. Hopefully it is. Man, that'd be awesome. Now he's electing to block for currently, he's pondering an option on the equipment slot because he's got 2 armor available at this moment and he is at a lesser life total. I mean, he's definitely got some options in this particular situation, but another thing to consider here is he's definitely pondering his options. He is elected to go for Ooh. 3, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I do believe, actually, I think I remember it's a twinning blade. And, yeah, I remember. That out muscle plus that spinal crush, I had to be very particularly careful of what I did in that particular situation. Because I was with some defensive reactions in my hand the previous turn. And, whereas he's going to be swinging in with a no-foes currently coming in for 4 at this moment. And, fairly certain I elect to, coming in for 4 currently. The score is currently at 19 to his 13 life total currently at the moment. And I like to block for free. I'll take 1, go down to 18 to his 13. And turn it goes up to 2 counters. And now I get to play some cards. That's always fun. And all the blades currently coming in for 3 right now, with 2 resources flooding from the blue stroke of force side. Now, based on what I can see in my hand, it's hard to say, but ooh, that is another spinal crush in his hand. I also got a choke slam. He's definitely got to ponder his options, what he wants to do. Ooh, and even a pummel. Yeah, I can definitely see why. That's not bad of a choice. You can also arsenal the pummel. In this particular situation, it wouldn't be a bad idea either. So I'm blocking for 6. I decide to filter my hand. It's not going to be currently overpowering it. I believe that's just the blue one. That's blue stroke of force side, but I still want to get the effect off and see what I got. And I like to put it on the bottom because I believe I got a heavy hand or awkward hand in that particular situation. I decided to arsenal that and, you know, get some more cards in my hand. So that way I can see more cards further into my deck in this particular situation. And Mr. Rocco pitches a blue choke slam in this particular situation. And I'm fairly certain that's the pummel that's currently in his hand, and I'm fairly certain he's going to go ahead and arsenal that just to get some damage and set up the next turn. Currently I'm at 18 to his 13 in this particular situation. He's playing the slow grinding game. Chipping away at times, and I'm going to go ahead and block for free with the sharpened steel. I'll go down to 16 in this particular situation, and the spring tunic goes up to 3. So I definitely got a free resource. I'm working with a 4-card hand, 1 in the arsenal, and definitely got some options. 3 cards in hand, 1 in the arsenal. Now I get a decent hand. We gotta break some parity because he's slowly chipping away and trying to get me near his life total. That's currently at 13 to 16 at the moment. We definitely gotta stop him in his tracks in this particular situation and stop the stalling and put the foot on the gas pedal. Now, I remember this hand. It's a particularly awkward hand. I played Nourishing Emptiness because that card that you see right there, near the pitch zone, is a Steel Blade Supremacy. And I was like, this is an awkward hand. And I elected to be able to draw up to 4 cards in this particular situation because I had to ponder my options. I was like, let's see if this can draw 2 cards out of his hand, or get that card out of the arsenal if it's a zero cost defensive action. But in this particular situation, does he really want to take all the damage is the real question, or because it's dominated in this particular situation. I think he wants to take all of it. As he'll go down to currently 7, and I'll be working with a 5 card hand with 1 in the arsenal. And that's a particularly scary aspect, especially considering I still got 1 more armor on my Reforged Berry Experience, and I also have access to 1 resource. So he's elected to block for 4, taking 2 out of 6. He's actually technically at 11. Don't realize why I didn't catch that, because I started updating life totals. So life total is currently at 11. Just ignore the counter on the top. It's pretty late and I really want to get this out. It's very time consuming. Now Mr. Rocco has got a pitching a blue disably blow or something like that. He's got currently 3 resources floating at the moment, and he elects just to go for a no-foes currently for 4 currently at the moment. He does have access to pummels, and he elects to play the pummel, red pummel, going up to 8. I like to take it because we're gonna do some damage right here, because he's about to see that Steel Blade Supremacy go down to 8 to his 10, and we are about to break momentum. I used the tune counter to play the Steel Blade Supremacy, get that going in this particular situation. Steel Blade Supremacy is coming in. And of course, now we're going to go ahead and have the Dawn Blade coming in currently. We're going to go ahead and pitch a blue Iron Song response. Dawn Blade's currently coming in for 5 with a draw effect currently at the moment. And he definitely has to ponder his option in this particular situation. What does he want to do? Now, does he try to block heavily? Because remember, I've only used up 1 Twinning Blade. And I actually do have access to another Glint of Quicksilver in this particular situation, and he has to definitely ponder his options. And as to what I have, because he recognizes this as a big momentum turn, because I took all that damage. Took 8. So I knew I was going to get big. And I know the hand that I have. There's a Singing Steel Blade, I'm fairly certain. He elects. Ooh, that is a full card hand. That is currently. Yep, you see it on the screen. Look at that Singing Steel Blade plus Twinning Blade. And I do have access to. Dawn Blade's currently coming in for 6, thanks to the Singing Steel Blades pop. And I'm gonna go ahead and elect to go grab Glint of Quicksilver in this particular situation. We're gonna get some damage in, no doubt about that. No cuts. I will draw off the Glint, the Quicksilver, and then there's another draw effect of the Steel Blade Supremacy. Actually, I guess I did miss that. Ooh, man. I think I did forget about that. I'm trying to remember. Or do I recognize that right now? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a missed trigger. I forgot to draw. But this Dawn Blade's currently coming in for 6 currently at the moment. Mr. Rocco's currently at 11 life right now. And I can't believe I forgot about that. I could have probably forced through even more damage. This was a long match, but I elect to route pitching. So I'm gonna go up to currently 6, 9, 12. Oh yeah, I still win regardless.